Welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Dan. I'm about to play BorosKitty, a deck designed by TurboKitty 3000. And I'm playing against blue-black Trinket Control, which is played by Shin101. Thank you, Shin, for doing this. And we're off to the races. The thing I have learned, this is my third match with BorosKitty, is that BorosKitty is a control deck. And doesn't like that. Oh, what a crazy hand. I'm going to keep this, but I will acknowledge that I have a problem. And I can loot away a mountain. And the plains, probably. I wonder how good it is to hit a fast rebirth against Trinket. Any blocker can take care of it. And there goes Faceless Looting. Do I gamble on that? I think I gamble on a rebirth here. Doesn't feel very control decky, does it? Oh, that's nice. Keeping Crossroads Skyfisher here. But I have dwindled my own resources with Faceless Looting, the Mulligan and the Rebirth there pretty much. And okay, that's not too dangerous. He will take my... Oh. He will take those cards. And I actually need to play the mana right, so he will take the Skyfisher pretty much. And remember the Fallen, because we will have forgotten about the Fallen at that point. I've seen lists playing too, Remember the Fallen. Could definitely see why. So, that's all I had. I have a Faceless Looting in my graveyard, but that doesn't do a lot right now. And here's Shitting Rats, showing itself from its best side, doing blocking duty. But it didn't hit a card, and now it's gone. And I'll keep up the pressure with my scary little goblins. But I feel that I have already lost here. Though this deck can recover by drawing a lot of cards if it gets its engine going. Double Sign-in Blood. Well, now he has 7 cards, but he's definitely in danger. And I don't have an artifact to return to my hand. Not one. But there's very little I can do to make him pay for it right now. Though I am dangerous, of course, in the long run, because I have Galvanic Blasts and Bolts. So he can't go super low. And I'm really not sure about this matchup. Oh, that was a nice Chittering Rat. And I got to draw my worthless... Oh, that stabilized totally. Yeah, what do I do now? I have plenty of time, though, to maybe set up something broken this side of the battlefield. Such as one more land and an Icor Wellspring. And start to draw some cards. But in the meantime, he'll be casting Muldrifters and drawing more cards than my deck probably is capable of. So, it does not feel very promising. And here's Life Staff. and that pretty much kills my chances of taking him out. I am bringing in Sanctifiers, I think. Do I double block the rat? Nah, not yet. Skyfisher for Crossroads. Skyfisher is a fairly strong card here. Skyfisher is always a fairly strong card. And there will be beatdown. Maybe. Looks like no beatdown today. I'm getting my ass kicked today by Shin. He just defeated me when I played Slivers with Trinket, and now he's defeating me with Trinket again. I thought BorosKitty would have a better matchup. But this doesn't feel very good. Oh my god, I lose Rebirth and Hawk. And I probably should not have discarded those artifacts. That I did. Oh, ouch. Well, he is going. He has the mana he needs, he has the cards he needs, and I don't have anything. So I am in a lot of trouble. But this is how Trinket Control wins. It just drains you of resources. And my resources feel pretty drained at this point. Whoa, Oblivion Ring. It's super expensive. But pretty good actually. If I can Oblivion Ring the life staff. Though I have to draw land now. If I Oblivion the life staff, I still have to deal with his 2 creatures and his 6 cards in hand. So I'm not getting my hopes up here. If you think about ways to modify Trinket Control, which everybody does, I will assure you that we have spent a lot of time thinking about the different card choices. And if you're thinking about blue cards, you're probably not correct. Don't add more blue to Trinket. I am drawing a card. That's like awesome. And I have a bolt. So I can sack it and make... Is that ability basically not useful ever? It's just 2 mana, draw a card when it comes into play. It's just Prophetic Prism number 5, I guess. Hmm. Recurring Fume Spitter will be hard to beat. Really hard to beat. Yeah. Okay, I got him down to 16 now, but he has destroyed all my creatures. But I am gonna Oblivion Ring that life staff. If I draw land, this is my last chance to draw land. Okay, I can bolt the Ogre, which I probably will. Yes, I want to return it, please. I will bolt Mr. Ogre. And then I will block whoever is attacking me that doesn't have life staff. On him. But watch him totally abuse Grim Harvest. Just playing well, I guess it is the Skyfisher here. Gaining even more life. This deck felt so good before I played it against Trinket, but it's just the first duel here. I should be able to do something significant to him. And it was I who threw away all these lands. It didn't happen without me saying so. Okay, great. Now he goes to 20 life. And he gets an extra creature with the Grim Harvest. Crazy. Galvanic Blast. I do need that, but I'm gonna cast the Elsewhere Flask anyway because I need to draw a card. Get a land. Hoping to find the red land. If I don't, I can still block with the Skyfisher. Nah, I'm just dead. And I'm 5 minutes ahead of you, Shin. It's a little slow, but you do play a complicated deck. And you have the Grim Harvest shenanigans going on. I do get to block. So I block there and live. The question is, how do I live yet another turn? I don't think there's a way. I will look at my card and then concede. Unless he just signs in blood me for the win here. Galvanic Blast won't save me. Though had I bolted one of them and now bolted the other, maybe I would have been... Nah, it's... Looks like a hard thing to recover from. Sanctifier's really good. Don't want to bring in Pyroblasts against Trinket. It's hard. 4 Stone Rains. It's not clear. Sometimes it's just worthless. And sometimes you can just get Trinket. But having the 4 Aqueducts really don't make it right to bring in the Stone Rains. I think I'm running like this. I'm gonna have to take out 2 cards. And they're definitely these big card advantage cards. But they are the Faceless Lootings again. I'm not a fan of them. And you saw what they did to me in that game. So, now we want to have control over Trinket. And this is a great hand, isn't it? This is just what we want to be doing. Card advantage, grinding, hopping around, laughing, clowning. You know what I mean. He is taking a mulligan. At this point, Shin, you have won 3 straight games in a row. So now I will crush you. But there are few decks that recover as well from mulligans as Trinket does. Trinket is very good at recovering from mulligans. And I'm not particularly threatening yet, but now I just find another thing to do. Oh my god! That looked pretty good. The Storm Start. So I will just rebirth Wellspring. Rebirth. And Wellspring. Crossroads. That means that I can Skyfisher. No. Let's see what he does. Maybe we can Journey and Rebirth. That would be sweet. But we definitely have a chance in this game. So we attack. Core thing here is to block one and kill another with the spit effect. And Shin knows this. Right, yes! He does. Good grade to him. Here is Kabira Crossroads. And Kuldortha Rebirth. Who is Kuldortha and why does he rebirth goblins? What's the story behind it? Tell me! I wasn't around at the time. But now I feel like an Storm deck of old. Storm deck of 2012. And that's when he goes land Crypt Rats. But he does not. He is casting the emergency Muldrifter. That is never a good sign, though he is still at 22 life. Sanctifying the life stuff here feels like a pretty good thing, but it might not be the best. I think I am going for the life staff here. I cast Dust to Dust on him in the Slivers match, Slivers versus Trinket, but Sanctifiers was a lot better. Okay, maybe now he has Muldrifter mana, but I do have the Bolt for the Muldrifter. I want to draw more lands, I have the Journey as well. I think I might have this under control. He has drawn a couple of cards, gained a couple of lands. Will it help him stabilize? I'm not sure. Let's see. Here comes the capsule. But that's a lot of time and mana to spend on one Sanctifier. So let's go to town. Yeah, he does destroy it. I am playing the Prism. Casting the Skyfisher. Returning the Wellspring because the Prism can actually do something. And then I have Bolt mana. I could get a Wellspring with the Sanctum Gargoyle, but I already have a Wellspring, so I feel it's better to cast the Skyfisher, as it does exactly as much as the Gargoyle does right now. You... Let's see if he has Undying Evil then, because I'm actually going to spoil it this time. Ha! That seldom happens. Land. Swing for 7. Okay, we are going to draw cards, deploy Skyfisher number 2. And we are going to draw cards. We are going to take the Wellspring to hand again. So we are casting Prism. Casting Wellspring. I still think it's the Sanctifiers. It depends on if we draw something that costs red mana. And we do, so now it's Glintalk for the Prism then, because we're gonna destroy the Wellspring. Which of course is a bit of overkill here. But it's so much fun. Oh, it's a lot of overkill. So now I really set myself up for a situation where Cryptrat will... But Cryptrat will do 3 damage if he has a land, and then I just have to draw a Bolt. So I'm fairly confident anyway. I can draw cards with the Sanctum Gargoyle, with the Prism, with the Skyfisher, so I have plenty of time to draw into Bolt after a Cryptrat here. And this Muldrifter of course means that he has lost. And BorosKitty is 1-1 against Trinket control. And we move into a decisive game. I think in the first match we met, Shin won as well. Alright. Well, he double mulligan that game, and he didn't draw very well either. So doesn't tell us a lot about this matchup. And I was doing pretty poorly in the first duel, but this game will tell us something about the matchup. Alright. Mr. Trinket Control. Can I handle that? Let's play Bounce the Artifact. I don't have red mana, but I do have the Prism that I will not want to destroy with this hand. Is this hand good enough to keep? Well, I should draw something with the Prism. I am on the draw. I'm gonna keep it. Because this deck does not mulligan well, as we saw in the first duel. Evolving Wilds. The battle has started. I better gain some life. Prism. Land! Okay, after this I have... Yes, there is land. And red land was exactly what I needed. So now I can actually rebirth the Prism. Should I want to. And then get it back. And there is another Prism. So let's play the other Prism. Draw a card. And there is a Wellspring. I'd rather blow up the Wellspring, but I have the 2 rebirths, so let's do both. Why do one when you can do both? So here is the first rebirth. Does the Skyfisher change anything? Not really. Our plan is still Wellspring Rebirth. That might actually cause us to discard. And we are packing some damage. Hopefully we'll draw into land. I think he's thinking about an edict. We did draw into land. We still rebirth on the Wellspring. Draw into another land for the next turn, and we have now a Bolt or a Galvanic Blast in defense. So we have a good start here. And now it's up to the Trinket deck to reply with an equally good start. But he seems to be having problems. Here comes an edict. And he misses his land drop. Uh-oh. Whoa. This is just 2 artifacts. So we want to enable Galvanic Blast. Which is still not enabled then. But Bolt is. We can deal with any artifacts with the Sanctifiers, any creature. Oh, But he did draw his land, and here we are. Now we can do 7. And this is 6 if they all hit. I think I'm gonna cast Wellspring and then Gargoyle for a Wellspring. Yes, that's my plan. Unless I find direct damage here, in which case I will settle this. But I do not. Getting the Wellspring. And then I'm done. Yes, I want to use the ability, please. Okay, now he has a tough time winning. And as with goblins, it's the direct damage that is hard to handle for Trinket without without the life staff active. So now he is in a lot of trouble. He is in fact actually dead. Deader than Disco. I am not gonna slow play him here, but just bolt his head. Thank you, Shin101. And thank you for watching. I am Dan. This is Magic Gathering Stars, and I was playing BorosKitty against Blue-Black Trinket Control. There will be links in the show notes about the decks. And thank you for watching.